Hi YouTube. Okay, so this is the end of the newborn cloth diapering video. This is my final thoughts on what worked and what didn't work. Actually, everything worked pretty much, but I'm sure that I'll figure out somewhere in the middle of the video if something didn't work, and then I'll tell you then. But final thoughts on things as I came through them and I learned how to use them, because at some points I was frustrated with things, but it turned out I was doing it wrong. And then as the baby grew a little bit, then things worked better, and things that I thought were dumb became not dumb because I was just dumb because I was using them wrong. So, just for reference, we were in newborn until a firm 4 months, 3 or 4 months. So for us, the newborn stash was very cost effective. We saved a lot of money by going ahead and investing in a newborn cloth diaper stash. But then again, my daughter is small. She's very petite. At almost 6 months, she's a whopping 12 pounds. So petite baby. But we are in our one size cloth diaper stash now. So let's get into the different types of systems, because rather than choosing one, naturally I was like, let's do everything. This is the THX, like the off-brand of the little Joey. This is an all-in-one, so it has everything sewn in. This is an absorbent microfiber inside of a PU cover, and everything is all connected. So it's real easy. You just have snap, snap, and you can do an umbilical snap down for when baby is fresh out. And these diapers get super, super small. So, and that's itty bitty legs. And if you need the legs even smaller, you can pull up on the wing, and it looks kind of weird, but it gets the legs even smaller. And this one's actually a happy flute. But I really like these. They take forever and a day to line dry, but when you're delusional and you're cloth diapering a newborn, or diapering a newborn in general, you don't really want to be dealing with stuffing diapers and doing everything else. You're just kind of surviving. So that's one of the reasons why a lot of moms choose to skip the cloth diapering the newborn stage, because they just want to do disposables, chuck them, throw them away, and just focus on baby and focus on sleeping and focus on their life changes at that point in time. And whatever you decide is up to you. We decided to do a mixture of cloth and disposable. They gave us some disposables in the hospital, but then once they were out, we were pretty much on cloth, and it was good. It treated us very well. So that's the Happy Flute / THX all-in-one, and we liked it a whole lot. Super, super easy. My favorite cloth diaper, and I'm heartbroken that she grew out of it, is the Nicky's diaper. This is a all-in-2. I think that they call it an ultimate all-in-one, but this is 100%, no, this is 70% bamboo and 30% cotton. So it's got some excellent absorbency. It has a snap-in absorbent insert, and then you can just snap it together like this. It does not have a rise because it's a newborn. So, and then if you need extra, you can put extra absorbency underneath, but I would not do it on top of it, especially if it's a microfiber, because if you put microfiber against baby's skin, it will dry them out severely and it will cause a rash. So not the goal. But we did use it with the snap-in absorbent layer, and we really liked it. And this diaper held out so well for us. It was used the most out of the entire rotation, because every time it was clean, I reached for it. So thank you, Nicky, for that diaper. We have 2, and we love them So, and unfortunately that print is no longer available. So if you're a pink houndstooth lover like I am, c'est la vie. Other thing that we chose to do was nuts, but we loved it anyways, and these are adorable. This is an Alva newborn pocket diaper because it's so cute and it's rainbows. And so when I say pocket, it literally has a pocket, and you take absorbent insert. This is a microfiber. This is what they come with, and you have to stuff it in there. With the newborn size ones, they are a pain in the butt to get it in there because your hand doesn't fit through the crotch area. But that is as easy as it comes as far as stuffing. And this one does have a rise. So these, she was in these the longest. And the only reason she's not in these anymore, because she will fit them, is the absorbency. She has out-peed this insert. We then upgraded to bamboo insert. Very fun, very nice. We love it. And we were putting these in here, inside in the pocket, but she still out-peed that, and it's too much to do both. It stretches the pocket, and I didn't want to mess too much with the stitching. I could put one on the inside of the diaper itself if I put the microfiber in the pocket, but we're out of that, and it's okay. I had to let it go, but we did love it. It was very good. The other system that people use is covers and inserts, or covers and pre-folds, or covers and flats. And what that is basically, it is a shell, rubber pants, old style, and then you use a pre-fold diaper and you wrap it around the baby, or like a flat cloth diaper, or some people even put inserts inside them. I'm not cool and I don't do inserts. At this stage with the newborn blowout poop that we're still doing with because we're breastfeeding, I am a huge fan of the pre-fold. You jelly roll that sucker and you install the baby like that, and the poop is held in there. These are Clothy's Unbleached Pre Folds. This is a preemie size, so this is a teeny weeny one. I wish I had these when she first came out. These would have been perfect, but I didn't get these until she was a size small. But I do use them as like a pre-fold insert in her diapers now. They're not super absorbent, so they cannot stand alone as an insert, but they do make a great booster. So for the cover, this is a somebody knows. I think it's a super whisper wrap. Bummies. Super bright. Alright, we only use this one a couple times, but this is a hook and loop, and it has a laundry snapper, hooker, no bobber. You do that. That way when you put it in the laundry, it doesn't get caught on all the rest of your laundry and rip everything up. Also, it doesn't get ruined. And this was super easy with a newborn. The pinning it around the baby was not the most fun, but I'm warming up to it. Did you feel like it was? Did you like the pockets better, or did you like the?
I like pockets better.
Husband says he likes the pockets better. It's easier. Okay. I did do a lot of like flat triangle folded diapers. I would take my flat diaper and turn it into, I'd fold it half, and then I'd fold it in half, and I'd have a square, and I'd fold it in half to make a triangle, and I'd wrap her in it, and that was a lot of fun. Yeah, that was fun. But we didn't reach for this one very much because it was so small, and it just didn't, I don't know, it was okay. There's nothing wrong with it, but I just didn't reach for it. I do like that it has double gussets, which is awesome. It just wasn't my favorite. one we did reach for a lot was, and I guess it's because it had the snaps that would change the rise. This is a little unbranded thing that we got off of eBay for like $3. And I loved it because it has the double gussets. It gets super small. And I know what it was. I didn't like the Velcro when she was that small. I felt like it was scratching at her, even though it really wasn't, but I thought it was, because I'm paranoid. So I was super into snaps. So behold, the unbranded mystery eBay diaper. We love that one. The most recent newborn that we found that we're actually still using, even though we're out of everything else, is Rumperoos. This is a newborn Velcro cover. And here I am saying I don't like Velcro, and now I'm using a Velcro cover. So it's how the journey changes. So they have the laundry tabs, very important. And this thing, the crotch area, is so wide. Like, let's look at this compared to like anything else, literally. And it's ginormous. So, I mean, it's huge. So we weren't using it right when she was a newborn. This is like an in-between sort of diaper. But we're still using this. So that's why I say it's an in-between. It says it's newborn. It says does not give me a weight limit. But it does say it's polyester, which we all knew already. But this one has a rise. So we're actually all the way out on the rise. And with this one, I'm totally digging the pre-fold diaper, and we do the jelly roll, and we install the baby. So this is where I got weirded out, and this is where I wasn't doing so good, and I was mad at my pre-folds. Okay, so we install the baby. We use a Snappy, which is a stretchy torture device thing with hooks like that, and check to make sure, like stick your finger in between the diaper and the baby to make sure, because I got stabbed with one of these and it hurts, and I got stabbed with my Boingo and it hurts even worse. It's like claw, but they're so amazing. So this is in reference to my previous video. I started with this whole other brand, and these are oh so cozy. I'm a total Amazon shopper, and I was sitting there trying to get my newborn to fit into a small, because it says 7 to 15 pounds. This thing is massive, and it barely, like, to use it right, this is like crotch, this is belly button, and this is tall. Well, now that she's almost 6 months old, yes, because you jelly roll, fold up, install the baby. And what was going on when she was a newborn is this would be up here. She would be all diaper. And so it wasn't working. So then we would like fold it down and try and fold her into it. And I was getting really frustrated because I was like, what is going on with these stupid pre-folds? They say one thing and they're not doing it. And so then I had this brilliant idea that I would go up a size, which made total sense to me. But actually it did work out. And we got the size 2s of the Oh So Cozies and just fold it in half. And then we started from there and we rolled and installed the baby that way. And so we ended up with a super, super absorbent pre-fold, that actually was short enough for a newborn baby. And she just had teeny baby, giant diaper. And it totally worked. And then I had this learning process. And that's when I found a different brand and I switched. And I'm going to show you the difference. These are both Oh So Cozies. So I'm going to put those over here. These other ones are cloth E's. So these are from Green Mountain Diapers. All whole different animal. Okay, so we talked about the preemie size. There is a newborn size that Clothies has. And let's look at the waist size of the one I was fighting with versus the waist size of the newborn. So we're dealing with literally the same size waist, but that much shorter. So I wasn't having to fight with it anymore. And I got it and I was like, oh, this is what a pre-fold is supposed to work like. And it worked. So that was my growing moment, and I felt like I finally had the correct tool, and so it got so much easier. You know, and then you snappy it, stick it on. And then there's the Clothies. This is the size small for a Clothies. And we're going to compare it to an Oh So Cozy. They're the same length, but the Oh So Cozy is not as wide on the waist. So Oh So Cozy's waist size is a newborn in Clothies, but it's lengthwise, so belly button to, you know, the bottom is the length, you know, the same size, so they're both small. So even though I have a thin baby, like, I don't know, it just wasn't working out. So we ended up switching over mostly to the Clothies brand, just because I prefer the more squared shape. So, and then with these, you can, you know, do the jelly roll, fold and install, or you can tri-fold, and then you can stuff these in a diaper, and they work well as a insert instead of the microfiber or the bamboo. And that was that. And it was good. The other kind of weird thing that we're doing that's totally cool is we're using like little baby washcloths that went on clearance at Walmart. Just fold them in half. I used to fold them in quarters, but it's too much effort. And I just put them in a bin, little dollar store bin. And then remember that bottle that they give you at the hospital to rinse off your cooch with? This works great as a wipe wetter downer. And you just wipe it, you wet it down, fold it, and then you wipe the baby. And I'm already doing enough laundry anyway, so I just put the wipe in there. And then I'm not having to separate out like disposable wipes and then washable diapers. Everything just goes in the wash, and I love it all. So we haven't had to use the diaper sprayer yet because we're not in ploppable poop, and we're still in water soluble poop. And my husband's about to have kittens because I said that word on camera. Haha. So, but the diaper sprayer, we like the diaper sprayer so far, but we haven't had to use it. So we'll get to that another day. So that is the newborn final thoughts. And then soon we will get into the all-in-one final thoughts. Well, I can't say final thoughts because I can only do the all-in-one thoughts from like 3 to 6 months. But I love them. So, more to come. Love you guys. Please like and subscribe and share this with your other cloth diapering moms, because I swear cloth diapering is not as gross and weird as I thought it would be. And if I can do it, so can you. You go, Mom.